everyone, welcome to the San Marino World Cup Challenge Season 5 Roundup video. So, as you can see, we did pretty well this season. We finished 8th, not bad, just out of European places, but we were very close. As you can see, we're on equal points with, we were 1 point behind AC Milan and Calgary, and 2 points behind Empoli, who both got European places. But overall it was a good season for us. As you can see, our reputation is now 3 stars. We'll have a look at our facilities. We've moved to Cesena for next season as to have a small expansion. We're going back. They're going to expand the stadium from what it was, with an extra 2,944 seats that will be completed in January. So we'll be moving back into the 8,194 capacity stadium at the end of this season. I can't wait. As you can see, our junior coaching is now excellent. Our facilities are average, but our youth facilities are in the progress of getting increased, and as I said before, the extended stadium. We now have a feeder club in Belgium called Oostende. They're a 2-star team, and they have some average facilities, but we'll be using them to send off our youth to give them a chance playing first team football in Belgium. So let's have a look at the transfers first of all. Okay, as you can see, our biggest signing was Kala. Here he is. He's not particularly great. We thought he'd be better than he was, but that's the problem when you don't scout a player properly. I'll probably be letting him go at the end of this season. He's our 4th defender. He didn't get many games, only 6 behind Coll Donaldson, who we got on loan, Scottish international from QPR. Very physical player, was very good for us all season, scored 4 goals in 38 games. And Graham Knox, who I was talking about last season, this season he played 28 games. He's got 1 cap for Ireland now, 21-year-old. Very, very, very promising player. He's not particularly great at passing, but he's a solid limited defender. Great jumping, great heading, great tackling. Could be a little bit better, but he's very determined, so hopefully he'll improve for this coming season. And who else did we sign? Vabovic, who is a young left winger. He had 5 sub appearances, but I expect he might get some more next season depending on who we manage to sign. We've got 9 million in the bank, very healthy. The sponsorships are all up, everything's up, so it's all very good. So let's have a look at the season. As you can see, we played lots of friendlies to try and get in some money. Didn't start off very great, but we were managed to bring in consistent wins. So, and at the end of the season, we're doing very well until we lost 3-2 against Atlanta, 2 draws as well against the Juventus and AC Milan. So that's what put us down. Of course, the past positions is showing us in red. So you can see we started off not too great. We got up to the middle, and we kind of stayed there the whole season. So it was quite a good result for us so far. Staff-wise, we have pretty much the same as we had before. We did bring in James McFadden. Scottish fans will know who he is. He's now got a National League cap, attacker and technical, so we'll be keeping him for as long as possible, just because Stevie Fulton as well. If you're a Hearts fan, you'll know Stevie Fulton. Great at technical skills. He's quite a chubby guy now. He's studying for his license. So let's have a look at our squad. Here's the current squad. We all had a problem all season of the striker. We brought in David Rodriguez at the end. He got 8 goals and 13. He was the one who basically made the change for us. We were struggling before. Our goalkeeper, Ivan Provendal, very solid goalkeeper. Not eccentric at all. I hate eccentricity in goalkeepers because he usually results in bizarre consistency. He let in 65 goals, but he did pretty well for us in the league. Pellegrini as well, he's improved quite a bit. 28 games for us, 4 goals, very solid season for him. And Stoch was a great player for us, playing mostly on the left wing as an inside forward. He got 20 goals for us in 35 games. We got him for a free last season from Fenerbahce. Amazing signing for us. We'll be hoping he does the same next season. We brought in Zuccolini on a loan, who did quite well for us. Pretty consistent, nothing amazing. Nainggolan we signed, amazing player for us, 31. He'll be playing the same role next season. Hopefully we'll keep him as long as possible. I can see him possibly ending his career with us. We'll see how that gets on. Who else did we have? Our Uruguayan right back. We retrained him to be a right back, wing back. Solid, consistent player for us the whole season. We'll be using him again next season probably. Kostas Fortounis only played a bit part this season. We'll see how he goes next season. He's a decent player, but he's I don't think he's quite good enough for where we want to go. Would be amazing for a B team or a lower team, but I'm planning on getting us to the top and into the Champions League where the big money is. Chris Cohen was amazing for us, played in the wing back role, basically consistent left wing back, played brilliantly all season, got 3 goals for us. Just basically I ran out of words for how good he was. 5 assists as well. Got him from Nottingham Forest in the free. Highly recommend this player if you're I don't think he's quite a top player, but he's certainly a solid player. Our reserve keeper only played 2 games. I don't know if we'll be keeping him or not. He's got potential, but he's like more of a Serie B player. We'll see how he gets on. We signed Jordi Ortiz in January. We can see he's good, but he's not great. Quite fast, but I really want my midfielders to have more vision. So again, we'll probably send him out on loan and see how he gets on. See if we can get a better player at the end of the season. Giacomo Scaisa, I can't pronounce his name. He's a player we signed a long time ago. We had him on loan for 2 seasons running, and then we got him on a free. He only played a bit part this season because we do have Coll Donaldson basically took his place. Solid performer. I expect he'll probably be another solid performer next season. Although he's 23, I don't see him developing much more than he is. Indeed, my assistant manager says he's this is as good as he's going to get. So he's a decent player for Serie A. I'll probably hold on to him for another season and use him as a bit player, and we'll see how he gets on. Pasa again was another bit player. He was a consistent performer for us in our lower leagues on loan, but this season he's and the season before, he's just really not been playing as much as he probably wants, so he's unhappy. So I'll probably let him go. I don't like letting players go that brought me up, but you know, you have to move on. Who else did we have? Oh, Sambo Yatabri had a solid season. He was a bit player as well, but he's 30 now, so I might keep him for another season and see how he gets on. But again, I also might let him go. Josh Sheenan got me out of some good scrapes again. Quality player. I'll be keeping him for next season. 31 games. He's 24 now, so he's definitely not going to improve anymore. The assistant manager doesn't think so either, but he's a decent player. I'll keep him as a squad player as well. Marquette only played 5 games now. His position was taken by the Uruguayan wing-back, so he's a good player to have. You can play in lots of positions. He can even play in central defence, but he's only a bit player. I can't see him being too happy staying for another season. But we'll see how he gets on as well. And our striker problem, we have James Demetriou, who we got enough for a free, a Greek player. He only scored 2 goals for us all season. We desperately need to get in a striker for next season, so that'll be our number 1 priority. Luke James as well has good potential. He did well for us, but again, he's young. He's only scored 5 goals in 25 games. It's not really what I want. I need more goals from my strikers. So we'll see how he gets on next season. My assistant thinks he can improve a lot, but he's 24 now. His current ability is only 2 stars, so I don't know if he will improve as much as my assistant thinks he will. We'll see. I might end up selling him as well. We'll see what happens. So that's pretty much my squad. Well, Zukov as well. He was very much a bit player this season. Last season he did amazingly well for us in Serie A B, but I don't think he's the player for me in Serie A. He just hasn't improved and kicked on that extra notch, so I'll be looking to sell him, I think. So overall, we did very well for our first season in Serie A. Loads of money in the bank. I've got 18 million to spend at the end of the season, and I look forward to the next season. Hopefully next season we can kick on and get some European football of some sort. If you enjoy watching me, please subscribe, leave comments if you're doing this challenge yourself, and thanks for watching. Bye.